Hi guys, as we have covered the last lecture of conditions if, else and switch. Now today we will discuss about loops and branching. Let's continue to the topic. Looping. In a computer programming, a loop is a sequence of instruction that is continually repeatedly until a certain condition is reached. Typically, a certain process is done, such as getting an item of data and changing it. And then some condition is checked, such as whether a counter has reached a prescribed number. Loop executes a block of code a specified number of times while a specified condition is true. A loop lets you write a very simple statement to produce a significantly greater result simply by repetition. We will continue this topic theoretically as well as practically. Now, in general, statements are executed sequentially. The first statement in a function is executed first, followed by the second, and so on. The loop statement allows us to execute a statement, a group of statements, multiple times. There are three types of loop: the while loop, for loop, and the do while loops. One more is for each loop, but we will discuss later. But in this lecture, we will cover these three types of loop. Now come to the topic while loop. A while loop statement repeatedly executes a target statement as long as the given condition is true. The loop will be executed when the condition is true until and unless the condition becomes false. This is the basic syntax of while loop: while, then conditions, then if the condition becomes true, the execution of loop will be continue. Here the statement may be a single statement or a block of statement. The condition may be any expressions, and true and non-zero value means if the while loop the condition becomes, if the value of condition returns 0 or false, the loop will be terminated. The loop iterates while the condition is true. When the condition becomes false, program control passes to the line immediately following the loop. This is the syntactically examples of while loop. We initialize a variable $a is equal to 10. Then we have write a loop syntax while $a less than 20. This is condition. If the condition becomes true, then body of the loop will be executed. Now this is the statement at the end of the loop. Here is an increment counter of $a. Now if first time the value of a is 10, then after the body of execution the $a of a value will be updated to 11, incremented by 1, and then it goes back to the condition of while loop. Now the value of while loop is 11, then 11 less than 20. It repeats the same process until and unless the value of $a is greater than or equals to 20. This is the output of the following examples. The value of a is 10 first time. It repeats until the value becomes 20. Because we have write in the conditions the $a of a less than 20 means the last statement is 19. 19 less than 20, the loop is executed. After that the value of a will be 20, then 20 less than 20, the condition of loop will be false and it terminates the loop. Got it? Now we have moved to the for loop. Before we have continued to for loop, we will practical example of while loop. Now let's write an example of practically the same thing is $a of a is equal to 10. Here we write the while loop while $a of a less than 20. This is the condition. $a of a less than 20 is the condition. If I write here just simply 1, it means that the loop condition is true. If I write here true, it will execute infinite time, because every time the condition checks the value will be true, then it execute again and again at the time infinite. So here we write the condition $a less than 20. It means that if the value of a is less than 20, then execute the body of loop. Here I print the value of $a and break the line. Break the line. BR is the break the line. So after the condition is true, it will execute the body, print the value of $a, which is 10, then break the line, and now go to the again at this stage $a. Now $a is again 10. It means the no value affected, so it will execute again and again until the time infinite time. So here I update the value of $a is equal to $a plus 1. It means that update a value of 1 in the $a variable. We can write simply here a plus plus. So the first time the value of $11, which is less than 20, it becomes true, condition becomes true, then print the $a, then echo br, it print the break line, then here is updated value of $a, update the value of $a, which becomes 11. Now the 11 is less than 20. Yes, its condition is true. Now it repeats the same process until and unless the value of a becomes 20 or greater than 20. If the value becomes 20, then 20 less than 20, the condition becomes false, then it stops the execution. The output of this program is first it prints the 1, then prints the 2, then it prints the 3 until and unless the value until 19, the value of sequence of this. Now we run this program, which is lecture number 5, localhost PHP beginners program, lecture 5, starting from 10. Sorry, I have started this loop from until 19 because we have started the loop not from 1, it starts from 10, then value of a is 10 and it will repeat until the value becomes 20. So this is the output of this loop. If I start the value of 1, then it will generate the result 1 to 19. It generates the value from 1 to 19. If I remove the br from here, it will horizontally print the result. Got it? So now move to the next loop, which is for the for loop. Allow a statement to be executed a specified number of times. This is the syntax of for loop. In the for loop, there is first is a init statement, initialize a variable, and the second one is condition, and third one is increment decrement. In the while loop, we have start here the initialization, then here on the loop we use the condition, and the bottom of the loop we here write the increment decrement counter. In the for loop syntax, we write first initialization of variable, then condition, and third segment is increment decrement. If the condition becomes true, the statement body of the loop will be executed. If the condition becomes false, the body of the loop will not execute it. The init step is executed first and only once. This step allows you to declare and initialize any loop control variables. You are not required to put a statement here as long as the semicolon appears. Next, the condition is evaluated. After the initialization step, the condition is evaluated. If the condition is true, then it goes to the directly in the body and execute the statements, and then it move to the next segment of increment decrement. After the increment decrement, he will update the value of variable, then check again the condition. If the condition becomes true, then process will be executed again, then until the condition becomes false. Got it? Next, the condition evaluated, same thing is here. If the true, the body of the loop is executed. If it is false, the body of the loop doesn't execute and flow of control jump to the next statement. This is a syntactically example of for loop. The for loop execution for init $a is equal to 10, this is initialization phase. $a less than 20, this is condition. First time the loop execute, it checks the value init $a is equal to 10 on the first time. Now on the second repetition, it will not go to this segment. $a is equal to 10, a less than 20, yes it is true, then body of the loop will be executed. Then after this echo br, it will goes to the next segment of the loop, which is $a is equal to $a plus 1 increment segment. After updating the value of $a is equal to 11, then 11 less than 20, yes it is, then execute the body again, and same process, the segment will be updated. $a now 12, then 13, 14, 15, 19, and then if the value of $a becomes 20, then condition will be checked 20 less than 20 not, this condition will be false, and after the false it will terminate the loops. So the output of this for loop is, when the above code is executed, produce the following result. The value of a is 10, 11, 12 to 19. So do while loop, before moving to the do while loop, we will do a practical example of for loop. Here we write the while loop. So now practical example of for loop, we have for $of a is equal to 10, $of a less than 20. The same example which we have write in the while loop, the same thing we will write in the for loop, but just the syntactically difference is there. $of a plus plus, you can write whatever you feel feasible, $of a plus plus or $of a is equal to $of a plus 1 like this. So I just write here $of a plus plus. So first segment is initialization of for loop. This is $a is equal to 10. Second segment is condition. If the condition becomes true, the body of the loop will be executed, otherwise not. So I write here echo $of a, then echo break statement br will be used for break line. So after this it will print 11. In the first execution, print 11, and after line break it will go to the next segment $a plus plus, the update the value of $a, which will be 11. After updating first time 11, then check the condition $a less than 20, 11 less than 20, yes it is, then execute the body. $a now becomes, first is 10, then 11. So same process execute until the value becomes false. 12 to 13, 14, 15 to 19. Got it? After the 19, the value of $a becomes 20. Then it check the condition $of a, which is 20, 20 less than 20. The condition becomes false and terminate the execution. Now the output check of this loop is this: 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to 19. I just write the loop from 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Now it will print the series of 1 to 9. If I want to print the series of 1 to 10, here you write a less than equals to 10, it will execute 1 to 10. Okay, after the value of 11, the value of $a becomes 11, then 11 less than equals to 10, the condition becomes false and the loop will be terminated. Got it? This is the for loop, which is clear, I think. Now move to the do while loop. Unlike for and while loops, which test the loop condition at the top of the loop, we have already seen that in the while loop and the for loop, first check the condition, then the body of the loop is executed. In the do while loop is similar to a while loop, except that a do while loop is guaranteed to execute at least one time. How? It executes the statement first and then it checks the condition. This is syntax. Do means do statement. This is the body of the loop. Body of the loop will be executed first, then while condition will be checked at the bottom. Notice that the conditional expression appear at the end of the loop, so that statements in the loop execute once before the condition is tested. This is syntactically example of do while loop. Here is the example $a less equals to 10. Do loop execution first, then check the condition. Do echo value of $a, it prints the value of a, then update the value $a plus 1, then he will check the condition $a less than 20. So let's practical example of do while loop. Now I have told you that it first execute the body of loop, then you check the condition, then do while $a less than 5. I write here $a less than 5 means $a is equal to 10. The loop condition is false, but it execute at least once. It will print 10. Got it? This is the difference of while and do while loop. The do while loop first execute the body, then it checks the condition. In do while loop, here is the value of $a is equal to 10. It execute echo $a of a and echo br. Then he after that check a condition. If I update the value $a of a plus plus and $a of a less than 5, no, this is false. $a of a is after updating this value is 11 not less than 5, so the body of execution is terminated. So if I write here the value of a is 20, now it will again print 10, 11, 12, 13 to 19, and if I write here less than equals to 20, then the 10 to 20 series will be generated. After 20, the value of $a becomes 21, and the 21 less than equals to 20, it becomes false. The loop terminations. Okay, the body of loop will not be executed after the value of $a becomes 25. So I think it's clear. Now move to the next topic. The loops is the break statement. Break and continue we will discuss covered in this. Now after the loops we have covered the break statement and continue statement. Sometimes a situation arises where we want to exit from a loop immediately without waiting to get back to the conditional statement. The keywords break ends execution of the current for each, while, do while are a switch structure. When the break keywords executes inside a loop, the control automatically passes to the first statement outside the loop. It means that when we use the break statement in a loop in any conditions, then it will break the execution of the loop and terminate the programs immediately. And next, terminate the program immediately, and the execution of process go after the loop statement. In the break statement, there is a syntactically representation for $a is equal to 10, if $a less than 20, $a plus plus. This is the for loop, and the execution of body $of a, yes, less than 20, yes it is. Then execute the statement. If $a is equal to 15, I write here if $a is equal to 15 means the value of a becomes 15, then break the loop. After this execution, the loop execution will be terminated and program go to the next statement after the for loop. So the output of this program is becomes 10, 11, 12, 13 and to 15. After the value becomes $a becomes 15, the execution of program will be break. Let's do the practical example of this program. I write here for $of a is equal to 10 and $a less than equals to 20, then $of a plus plus. I write here $of a equal, and if I write here the condition $of a is equal to 15, if the value of $a becomes 15, then break the loop and go to the next statement of for loop. For loop is break. Okay, break on 15. Let's suppose I write here echo br, execute this program. Got it? The 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, after the value of $a becomes 15, it breaks the loop. For loop is break on 15. I write here. So after this statement, it will break the loop and go to the next statement after the loop. Got it? Now this is the output of the following examples. Now if as it is when we use the break statement, there is another statement which is continue. Sometimes a situation arises where we want to take the control to the beginning of the loop. For example, for while, do while, etc., skipping the rest of the statement inside the loop which have not yet been executed. The keyword continue allows us to do this. When the keyword continue execute inside a loop, the controls automatically passes to the beginning of the loop. Continue is usually associated with the if. Syntax is continue. This is the statement of continue. $a is equal to 10, $a less than 20 is the same examples we are using in all over the programs. If the $a is equal to 15, before we write here the break means that the value becomes $a becomes 15, then break the loop. Here is another scenario. If $of a becomes 15, then continue mean continue stop the execution of the body of the loop, then go to the program on the next segment increment decrement. So here the output of this is except 15, 10 to 19 series will be generated. We will do it practically. I write here if we write the continue statement at the first, so rest of the program will not execute. We want like echo $a and echo br. I just want to confirm that if $a is equal to 15, then continue, because I don't want to print the value of a when the value of a becomes 15. I don't want to continue the program, like do not execute these statements. So that's why I have write here the if in the if conditions. If $a becomes 15, then skip the rest of the code and go back to the increment segment. So here the output will be a is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. After the 15, he just checked the if value of a is 15, then continue means go to the increment segment. So skip the rest of the code like this. So the output is okay 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now 15 is skip, again 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So this is continue and break statement we use in our loop segments. Now this is the output, And now come to the next topic is nested loop. This is very interesting topic, nested loop, as we have covered do while loop and for loop. In the nested loop is the loop, inner loop. A loop can be nested inside of another loop. So what is a nested loop? A loop can be nested inside of another loop. Nested loop can be 1 times, 2 times, or more than 2 times. We can say this is the nested loop. How nested loop is works? This is the syntactically example for loop, for nested loop. For init, initialization, then condition and increment, then in the nested loop for again initialization, condition and statement. So we will do it practically so you may clear. Just wait just a minute. So in the nested loop there is a syntactically examples. $a is equal to 1, then we have to start with the while loop. It checks the condition $a less than equals to 3. If its condition is true, then execute the body of the loop. In the while loop body there is another loop which is called nested loop for $b is equal to 1, $b less than equals to 3, and $b plus plus. If the $b less than 3, then execute the body of for loop, and next after this the echo br and $a plus plus. In this example, $a while loop becomes execute 3 times, 1, 2, 3. After the value of $a becomes 4, the value of the condition of while loop is false, then it terminates. And the for loop execute will be when the $of value is 1, while execute 1 time, then for execute 3 times, because $b is equal to 1, $b less than 3, $b plus plus, $b 1 less than equals to 3 condition is true, then it execute the body of for loop until the $b becomes 4. So while execute 1 time, for execute 3 times. Next, the value of while of $a is 2, then after the second time again for loop execute 3 times. On the while is the third time, then again for loop execute the 3 times. Now let's move to the practically. Here I write while of $a less than equals to 3, of $a is equal to 1. Initialize a variable with the $a and write a while loop $a less than equals to 3. This is condition which is true. After this we write here the for loop. I start here $b is equal to 1, $b less than equals to 3, $b plus plus, and write here echo $a is equal to $a and b is equal to $b. Okay, and echo br. Now the execution of this loop is of $a which is 1 less than equals to 3. Yes, it is. Execute the body of for loop for $b is equal to 1 and $b less than equals to 3. Yes, it is. Then execute the body of for loop. A is equal to of $a which is 1 and b is equal to of $b which is also 1. For the first execution it will print 1 and 1 echo br. After this it go to the next segment of of $b plus plus. After updating the value of b which is now 2 less than equals to 3. Yes, it is. Again execute the body of for loop. of $a is still 1 and b becomes 2. Then again execute the third section of $b plus plus. Now it is 3 and 3. Again check the condition, 3 less than equals to 3. Yes, it is. So again execute the body of for loop which is of $a is 1 and b becomes 3. So 1 and 3 echo br, again move to the increment segment of for loop. Now update the value of b, which is now dollar of b, which is 4. Now check the condition, b dollar of b, which is 4. Now 4 less than equals to 3, no, it falls. And after this falls, move to the next execution of for is execution. Here I write update the value of a, dollar of a plus plus. Now the value of a becomes 2. Okay, after continue execution of for loop, which is 3 times, when the value of dollar b becomes false, it moves to the next line, which is dollar of a plus plus. Now the value of dollar a becomes 2. Now it moves to the again at the top of loop body or loop conditions, which is while loop. Now the value of dollar a becomes 2. 2 less than equals to 3, yes it is. Again the condition is true. Now come in to the body of while loop. Now start the for loop dollar of b. Again initialize the value of b for loop variable, which is b is 1. Now check the condition, dollar of b less than 3, yes it is. 1 is less than 3. Now print the value of dollar a, which is now 2. Now a is equal to 2, b is equal to 1. So echo br and again move to the here. Again same process is execute until the dollar b value is 4. When the dollar b value is 4, the condition becomes false. Then move to the next statement, which is dollar of a plus plus. Now previously the dollar a value is 2. Now updated this value becomes 3. Now move to the again while loop body, while loop conditions. Dollar a is 2. Now after updating the value of 2 is 3. 3 less than equals to 3, yes it is. Same process repeat until the value becomes of dollar a is 4. After the dollar a value is 4, the condition of this is false. 4 less than equals to 3 false. The body of the loop will not execute and terminate the loop. So the output will be this, dollar of a is 1, then b is 1. Again the dollar of a is equal to 1, b is 2. Again a is equal to 1, b is equal to 3. After this, while value is updated of dollar a 2, b is again 1, b2, b3. Now the same thing is dollar of a is 3, b1, b2, b3. This is our nested loop. If you have any query, you can contact me directly or ask me directly. So I think this is clear now. This is the output. And thanks for watching. If you have any query, you can contact me or you can email us at contact@rextree.com. Our WhatsApp number is this. And like and subscribe our channel. Thank you guys.